This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
I believe it's something. Don't. It's not exact, but I think the way he phrased it yesterday is Mahomes has lost 9 games in his career, and I believe 8 out of the 9 games they've scored over 31 points. So if you score 31 points or more, you give yourself a chance, a really good chance, to beat Pat Mahomes. 31 points is a lot of points.
If you have a running game, also play keep away.
Yeah.
And ground and pound. Use the no snaps of the ball until it's down to 3 seconds. You know what I mean? That clock kill. Man, they're just awesome. I mean, there's no other way of putting it.
No, you got to give them
And
props.
they make it look, on offense, they make it look so easy, man.
That's that dude. Antonio Lucatero says, our linebackers are soft, and Roberts needs a lot of help. Unexperienced. We need linebackers next year. What's harder to produce, a good wide receiver or linebacker? I would say probably wide receiver. I would not call these linebackers soft. Have you watched the Landon Roberts? That guy hits the crap out of people. I don't see Jerome Baker as a soft player. I don't know, man. Now, do they have elite linebackers? No. Do they need better linebackers? Yes. But I would not even close, call them soft. Okay? Either they're great, or they're good, or they're serviceable, or they're terrible. I can live with any of those adjectives if you want to describe them. Not that I agree with terrible or bad or soft, but I understand, if you can measure them by how well they play. But soft, I would not call the Dolphin linebackers soft. Should the Dolphins draft Etienne from Clemson at number 9? I wouldn't. I love Etienne. Get him with the second pick in the first round. Okay? But I love Etienne. If I could get a receiver over a running back, I'll do it. If I'm the Dolphins, I can find another running back in the later part with their pick in the first round, or even in the second round that you have multiple picks, yours and Houston's. I would not be killing myself to pick it that high. It has to be somebody that is franchise-changing, that running back. If it's that, then I can understand considering it. But I would rather go for a wide receiver at that point.
With the devaluing of the running back, there's absolutely no reason to use high picks for that spot.
Unless
right?
it's an absolute, like Saquon Barkley, Ezekiel Elliott, not
McCaffrey,
without the knuckleheadedness.
McCaffrey, man, you're even to what? You're hee-hawing on McCaffrey, man. The guy was Carolina's offense for the last 2-3 years.
I'm glad you brought it up.
I know he's injured, my brother.
Right here.
Really?
I have it right here in my notes because I wanted to talk about McCaffrey.
Here we go.
And I'll do it right now.
Glad I was able to lead this into the segment here.
I got to say that when McCaffrey was coming out, I loved him, but not early in the draft. I thought he was more of a second or third round pick because of his size. I was very concerned about his durability. The man, first couple years, iron horse. Played 16 games the last 2 years. His rookie year, I think he played like 9 out of 16. Like he played in all of them, but he didn't start all of them. Second and third years, he started all of them. Okay? He's 5'11", 205, which tells me he might be 5'10 and a quarter, 195, 198. You know what I'm saying? Because they lie about that stuff.
Little basketball measurement going on there?
Yeah. And so I will admit I've been wrong about McCaffrey's durability until now. He's now got a thigh injury now on top of all of the other stuff that he's dealt with all year. He's played in 3 games. They have run his ass into the ground. They have used him like he is Ezekiel Elliott. You know, burly, thick, strong as hell, great body, 225, 230. You know, you're talking about a guy that can deliver a couple of hits. That's not McCaffrey. And I'm glad you brought it up because this was one that I wanted to talk about that I fear now that it's going to start happening to him more often. And to me, it was the inevitable because of his size. Now, if you're going to use him as a complimentary guy, I'm good with that. But if you're going to use him, like what you just said, their entire offense,
70-something percent. It was the highest percentage of any team.
Right. The usage rate was ridiculous. And I just don't feel he's built physically for that kind of usage rate. And so when I watch it and I was watching the injuries, I was like, uh-oh, is this the beginning of the end for this young man? Because this is one where you've got to really, kind of take a step back. If you're Carolina, you might want to draft another running back and make it a 1-2 punch, because if you think this kid's going to last by using him every week the way they do, it's the inevitable. I was shocked